creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? It is the beginning of January, so the next big holiday coming up is Valentine's Day, and boy oh boy does Dollar Tree always stock their shelves with some amazing wood DIY items that I love to DIY. And so today I am bringing to you three, not one, not two, but three quick and easy DIYs using the wood ornament packs. These are ornament packs that you can typically get for just about every holiday. They used to be in a 5-pack, now they've come in an 8-pack, which is amazing. And Dollar Tree's got some really great new styles in these wood ornaments. And I am so excited to be bringing to you 3 DIYs using 3 of the different ornaments. Today's DIYs are very versatile. They can be done to suit any decor style. So I say take what you like, leave what you don't, get creative and make it your own. Let me quit my gabbing, let's jump into it, and let's do some Valentine's Day DIYing. Quick and easy Valentine's Day DIYing on a budget. What I love about this is that Dollar Tree carries these ornaments year-round for just about every holiday season. They used to come in a 5-pack, now they come in an 8-pack. That's even better. These are a DIY ornament, a wood ornament, and to paint them or stain them, I guess you can say, I'll be using some of Waverly's wax. I love this stuff because it isn't a paint and it isn't a stain, but it sure acts like a stain. Just by applying it, you can either let it dry or you can actually wipe off the remaining, I guess, wax that is left on the wood. You are gonna get a really nice walnut brown, and it's gonna give it that stained look. You're still gonna get to see the grains of the wood, which is something I love. I feel like that is so rustic and farmhouse. And so with these wood ornaments today, you're gonna be seeing a lot of this Waverly wax. With these, I'm gonna paint 4 of these. Look at how cool these hearts are. Previous years, I have never seen Dollar Tree have these wood hearts that have cutouts in them, and this year they had such a great selection of them, which brings us to today's DIY. So for this first one, we're gonna use 4 of these, and we are going to use this Waverly wax on the front and the back. Once these wood ornaments are good and dry, I'm gonna take one of Dollar Tree's square glass candle holders, and I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna put these hearts on the outside of the glass. Now for DIY purposes, for video purposes, I am using hot glue. I know that hot glue doesn't always stick the best to glass, but it's gonna work, it's gonna get the job done, because I like to sometimes reuse my items after the holidays. And so if this is a piece that you're gonna wanna keep up year round, you are gonna wanna use a better glue like E6000. But really, I think that the hot glue is gonna work just fine. And so just by hot gluing these to the outside, I think that it's gonna look really stinking cool when we put a flickering candle in there and it's glowing through the cutouts of the heart. But before I show you how cool it looks, I am going to finish each of these hearts off with one of my twine bows, and I'm doing it about 3 or 4 strands thick just to give this bow a bit of substance. It's a smaller bow, and I think the perfect spot for it is right on the hole of these ornaments. Dollar Tree has these flickering, I guess, votives. If you want to go with something a bit bigger, you can. I found that the larger pillar candle was too big and the light didn't go through the hearts, but once you turn the lights off and dim them a bit, you can really see how that flickering effect shows up through these hearts. What a fun idea, huh? I love DIYs like this, and when it gets darker, it illuminates even more. Let me show you another super quick and easy DIY using these wood ornaments. On top of the wood ornaments, you are going to need one of these wood pallets. These are by Crafter Square. They've got the twine hanger on the top. And as you can see, there is a theme to these 3 DIYs because, again, I am doing these to suit my decor. These are a versatile piece. Take the idea, get inspired, and if you don't like the colors that I'm using, pick your colors, make it to suit your decor, get creative. Because I am a very rustic farmhouse person, I love dark woods, this Waverly Antique is perfect, and so I'm gonna give this palette a good coat of this on the front and I think on the back side as well. I dug into my stash and I pulled out these wood letters. These are also from Dollar Tree from Crafter Square. And I pulled out the X's and O's, and I'm gonna give these a coat with that Waverly wax as well. For this DIY, I decided to go with the solid heart, but I don't want the hole, and so a quick and easy way to fill in the hole is to use some Dollar Tree spackling. You don't have to wait for this spackling to dry to paint it. You can paint it before it dries. Just go in with a wet sponge or a cloth and wipe off that excess spackling. To paint these, I'll be using some of Waverly's chalk paint in the color of Cashew, one of my favorite colors. It is such a nice, rich cream color. I just love it. I think it screams rustic when you add it with that brown wood. And so I'm gonna give both of these a coat of this paint. And I thought it'd be fun to add some stitching, and so an easy way to add stitching to these is to just get a Sharpie marker, any marker. I like the Sharpies because they've got a nice fine tip on them, and I'm just going to add some stitching along the outside edges of each of these hearts. And I'm going to place these hearts right here on top of this palette. This is just a fun rustic Valentine's Day DIY that if you really wanted to, you could leave it up all year if you're a heart person. And so to apply these hearts, again, I'm just gonna use some hot glue on this part. However, I am not going to use hot glue on my letters because once you stick it, it is stuck. And so I'm gonna use some of Aleene's tacky glue because I feel like it gives you a bit more time to reposition the letters and get them right where you want them. This glue does dry clear and I've seen great results with it. It is a great repositionable glue and it really adheres well when using it in a DIY. And of course, I am going to finish this off with one of my twine bows. How fun is this piece? Quick, easy, budget friendly, and so rustic and farmhouse, I can hardly stand it. For this third DIY, I will be using, I guess, these wood trays. You can find these at Michael's. These are by Art Minds. They were $1 in the dollar bins. Dollar Tree sometimes carries items like this. You can sometimes use the crates if you wanted to. I really liked the shape of these and I love that Michael's is incorporating more dollar items. I'm gonna flip these upside down and I'm gonna place them together side by side, and to hold them in place, I will be using some of Dollar Tree's jumbo popsicle sticks because this is a great way to hold just about anything together. And instead of hot glue, again, I am going to be using Aleene's tacky glue because this really is a more secure glue and it's really gonna hold these pieces together. I started off by painting this piece with some of Waverly's chalk paint in the color of white. Thank you to all of you subscribers that sent this to me. I really have had a hard time getting my hands on this, and so thank you, thank you. As I was painting the sides, I started to realize that on the front of this, where the trays all meet, that seam, that crack, I was really unhappy with it. There was movement in between the trays and I just didn't like it. So I decided to go in with some of the jumbo popsicle sticks, and you can very easily cut these to size using some scissors. And so I went ahead, I cut them to size, and using some of Aleene's glue, I placed them on each of the seams. And so after I did that, I was very happy with not only the way that it looked, but it actually stopped the movement of the trays. Once those were dry, I was good to go, and I continued on painting the whole inside and out of this piece with the white acrylic paint. For this piece, I kind of wanted to go back to a theme or a painting style that I had come up with a while ago, and it was one that I used on my 3-tier stand, and it had a coffee and tea holder, a sugar dispenser. It was such a fun stand. I will link that, I promise you, in the description box below and on the end screen of this video. And it was using the stark white paint and painting on the Waverly wax on top of the paint. When you do that, it gives it such a worn leather look, such a rustic look, maybe that wood look that I absolutely love. And so after I painted this, I thought that the perfect finishing touch to this, or the perfect detail, would be to outline it with the wax paint and just give it that touch of brown, giving it a sharp contrast between the white and the brown. And I think that that is such a fun look and fun style. On the inside of these boxes, which I'm going to call kind of a shadow box, I wanted to go with that X's and O theme. And since we are using the heart ornaments, that is going to serve as our O. And to make the X's, I thought, what better way to make an X than to use some of these popsicle sticks? And just by gluing 2 of them together, I'm getting a thicker X that I was happy with, because one popsicle stick just didn't look good. And so with these, again, there is a theme to this. I'm going to use some of Waverly's wax paint to give these wood sticks some color. And how amazing are these cutout hearts? My word, I don't think it's just me, but these were not out last year. Last year they had the solid wood hearts. I may be wrong, I never saw them at my Dollar Tree, but this year when I saw them, I thought, oh my word, I better snatch a couple packs up now, because I know I can do something with these. And so these are the ones that I am using in this DIY. What's great about these wood ornaments this year, did I already tell you? You're getting 5 instead of 8, so we're getting more for our money. And once they're dry, using some hot glue, I'm gonna place these right in the center of each of the wood bins. How stinking cute is that? I love how the brown is just, it pops up against that white. And using these popsicle sticks was the perfect size because it was proportionate with the wood hearts. Because I don't want to hang this piece from the popsicle sticks, I did add one of my go-to methods for making a hanger, and that is some twine with a couple of knots on it, and just generously adhere it to the back of your DIY with a stick or 2 of hot glue. How fun are those? I love doing non-traditional DIYs for the holidays because maybe you don't want to take it down. Maybe red, white, and pink aren't your colors. Like me, I'm a very rustic person, and so browns and whites suit my decor, and maybe I'm gonna keep them up just a bit longer. Who knows? I hope you all enjoyed today's 3 budget-friendly, quick and easy Dollar Tree Valentine's Day DIYs. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to, you guessed it, 5,000 likes, because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, and bye for now, everybody.